happy Thursday. Today we have a very exciting competition. It is called the Composition Competition. I know that you guys are up for the challenge. Whoever are the honorable mentions and winners of the Composition Competition will have a shout out on our Fun Friday morning meeting when I see you guys tomorrow morning during our morning meeting, where I'll show your work. Whoever are the honorable mentions and the winners, I'll show your picture and I will shout you out by name. All right, before we find out how you can win today's composition competition, let's meet our artist for the artist leaderboard. Today's artist on the artist leaderboard is Nija. Congratulations, Nija. You were selected because you sent in a picture of your Thanksgiving card from Tuesday's class. Nija sent in an awesome picture. Remember, if you want to be featured for the artist leaderboard, all you have to do is take a picture of your artwork and send it through Schoology so I can see it. All right, what do I mean by composition? So a composition is how an artist arranges elements within their art. And you can think of elements as things in your art. So for example, this lion is an element in a piece of art. Take a look at this picture. Where is the lion in this composition? Where is the lion in this composition? I see the lion back here. What kind of story does this picture tell you? Here's a lion way in the back. Here's a cage up in the front. Is the lion walking towards the cage? Is he walking away? I'm not sure. Where the lion is in the picture changes the composition, or how the picture is composed, how the picture looks. Let's take a look at another example. Check out this picture. In this picture, the lion is in the cage. Where is the lion in the composition? The lion is right here in the cage. Where the lion is changes the composition or the story that it's telling. In the first picture, the lion was out of the cage. Was he walking towards it or away from it? We don't know. But in this picture, the lion is in the cage. That changes the composition of the picture. Your job today is going to be to learn how to draw this lion. You're going to learn how to draw this lion, and then your job is to arrange this lion in a composition. Put this lion in your drawing. Wherever you put the lion in your drawing is going to change the story that your drawing tells. There's only 2 rules for this competition. The 2 rules are that your picture must include at least one lion. Your picture has to include at least one lion. The second rule is that your picture cannot copy any of my examples. So you cannot draw this, even if it's cool. You cannot copy this. You can't copy this. And you can't copy this. I want you to use your imagination and think of your own story to tell about this lion. Is this lion a race car driver? Is this lion a stuffed animal? Is he at a zoo? Is he at a theme park? Is he in the savannah? I want you to use your imagination, think about where this lion is, what he's doing, where he's going. Does he have a family? Is he in a group? Does he have a pride? Is he trapped? Is he escaped? Is he a stuffed toy? Is he an astronaut? You can make up the story. All you need to do is draw it. Next, I want to talk about adding color to your picture. When you draw your picture and submit it to the composition competition, in order to be selected as an honorable mention or a winner, you need to make sure that your picture is complete. That means using your whole paper to draw your picture. So use your whole paper to fill up the whole page. Add color using crayons. Add color using marker. Add color using colored pencils. Or if you don't have any of them, use your pencil itself to add value and shadow. In this picture, I didn't use anything but a pencil, but I still was able to add value and shadow to make my picture look like it has color, right? Also, make sure you include those special little details. All right, I'm going to show you guys how to draw your very own lion and how to draw a baby lion and a mama lion. Then it'll be your job to draw a picture telling me a story about this lion. Good luck and have fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!
So how we draw our cartoon lion starts like this. We start by drawing a letter M on our paper. Once you've drawn your letter M, somewhere in the middle to left side of your paper, you're going to add 2 diagonal lines going in towards the letter M on either side. The next part of our line we're going to add is the upper jaw. And the upper jaw is kind of shaped like a round W. The upper jaw. Then we're going to add the lower jaw. And the lower jaw starts at the bottom of one side of our W, and it is a rectangular shape. So I started with a line coming down from one side of my W. I drew a horizontal line underneath my upper jaw, and I'm going to connect it to the upper jaw with another vertical line, like that. Then the next part are the facial details. So we're going to add the nose next. The nose is a sort of triangle, roundish triangle shape. So I'm going to start by drawing a letter V on top of my W, right there. And I'm going to connect it with a roundish curved line. That's going to be the nose part. I could add little dots here for where the lion's whiskers might be. I can also add a letter U underneath the triangle nose for a tongue, if I wanted to draw a tongue. And then I'm going to add 2 dots for eyes on either side. This is the face of my cartoon lion. The next thing I need to add are 2 ears. I'm going to draw my ears on the sides of my head. So I'm going to draw a curved line, kind of like a letter N, on either side of my head. These are going to be the lion's ears. And I could even add a mane around the head of my lion. To add my mane, I'm going to draw a curved line that curves all the way around the top of the head, even the ears. This is the outside of the mane. Then I'm going to bring these curved lines down into a point. So I'm going to connect these curved lines down into a point like that. There is the head of my lion. We can add little details to the head of this lion by adding maybe fur here around the ears. You could change up how the mane looks by adding pointed lines to make the mane look more jagged. By drawing maybe letter V's, you could make the mane look a little more jagged. To make the mane look, maybe you want the mane to look more textured, you could use lines in your drawing to make the mane look like it has a little more texture. If you like this look better, maybe you want to add some lines here to give the mane more of a graphic textured look. Totally up to you how you want to design this lion's mane. You could even add whiskers. That is up to you. The next thing we're going to add, the lion's body. To add the lion's body, we start with the chest of the lion. And the chest of the lion hangs low and it's rounded. So we're going to start near the bottom of the mane. So I'm going to start my line near the bottom of the mane, and I'm going to bring a low curved line that hangs low and comes up. So it hangs low and then comes back up, kind of like a smile line. Then I'm going to draw a curved line for the back of my lion. And the curved line is going to start up near the ears. So I'm going to start the back of my lion up near the ears, and I'm going to draw a curved line that goes down around the outside of the back of my lion. I don't want to connect these two yet. If I connect them, he'll kind of look like a bean. So I don't really want to connect them yet because I'm going to put some legs here. I'm going to start with the front leg first. So I'm going to draw a diagonal line coming out of the mane and another diagonal line next to it. Then, to make the cartoon paws, I'm going to draw a letter C at the bottom of the foot, another letter C next to it, and a third letter C to finish the paw. You could even take your eraser here and erase this part of your line if you didn't want to see that line. You could add claws if you wanted to give your lion claws. We're going to add the back foot of our lion. To add our back foot, we're going to start near the top, up here near the armpit of the lion, and we're going to draw a curved line coming down towards the bottom of the ground. And remember, this foot is going to be smaller because it's farther away, so add 3 C's for the paw of your lion, and then connect that paw to the top of the body, like that. You could even add claws if you wanted. Now we're going to finish the lion by doing the back of the lion's feet. So start where you left off. So start here at the back of the lion, and you're going to draw a diagonal line coming down, kind of like the front foot. So draw a diagonal line coming down towards the bottom of the ground. Add 1 letter C, 2 letter C's, 3 letter C's, and then you're going to finish off by connecting that last letter C to the back of the leg, to the back of the body, to the back right there, just like that. Now our lion has 3 legs. We need to add 1 more leg, so we're going to add a 3rd leg coming out of the back right here. So find the middle of the back leg, and we're going to draw a diagonal line coming down out of the middle of the back leg. Draw 3 letter C's, 2, 3, and then connect that last letter C to the back of the lion's body like that. You could even, if you wanted to show that the lion's leg goes behind him, you could even draw a line right here, imagining that this line, boop, 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 imagining that that line connects right there. Make sure to give your lion a tail. I do that by drawing a line coming right out of the back of the lion, a curved line. I draw a copycat line right next to it, and then I finish the tail with a teardrop shape. So a letter U at the bottom, and a letter A or a triangle shape at the top. You could put lines here in the tail like that. And you have officially drawn your cartoon lion. So you're going to take this cartoon lion and you're going to use this cartoon lion in your composition competition. So use this drawing. You're going to use this drawing in your drawing. You're going to use this drawing in your drawing. which means you're going to put this lion into your art. And you could use this lion, or you could draw, maybe you want to draw a baby lion. I'll show you how to draw a baby lion. And I'll show you how to draw a female lion. And they're pretty much the same. So a baby lion and a female lion are really similar. They're also similar to our male lion, which had the mane. So to draw a baby lion, all you want to do is you want to draw a round letter N for the top of the head. Draw 2 little diagonal lines coming in towards the inside of the head. And then you're going to draw a letter W for the upper jaw of your lion. Give your lion 2 big ears because he's a baby, so his features are bigger. 2 little dot eyes, and a letter V, and a curved line for the top of the triangle nose. And remember, when you draw a baby lion, you want to make him a lot smaller than your big lion. So when you draw a baby lion, you might want to add a smaller body. Draw a line coming down from the jaw. And you might add a paw with a straight line coming out. 1 letter C, 2 letters C, 3 letters C. And connect that paw to the front of the body like that. Maybe you want to draw the front leg. To draw the front leg, I'm going to draw a letter J near the other side of the jaw. So I draw a letter J. This is going to be the front arm. I'm going to draw another copycat letter J right in front of that. And I'm going to add 3 letter C's for the front paw. 3 letter C's for the front paw. This is a baby lion. Draw the back with a curved line, just like the back of our other lion. And you could even draw a back paw. To draw a back paw, it's very similar. So instead of a letter, a long letter J, you might draw a squashed letter J. So letter J, it's a little smaller. 3 letter C's. And then just bring that line all the way back to be the back paw of the lion. Don't forget to add his tail coming out of the back of the lion. Just like that. And you have yourself a little baby lion. Aww, so cute. A female lion is pretty much the same as the baby lion, only it's a lot bigger. So let's draw the female lion. To draw the female lion, you're going to draw a round letter N for the top of the female lion's head. Give your female lion 2 smaller letter N ears. Then draw 2 short diagonal lines in towards the center of the head. Draw a letter W for the upper jaw. Add your triangle nose. 2 dot eyes. A lower jaw just like the male lion, which starts at the bottom of the letter W as a short vertical line. Go down as a horizontal line underneath the jaw, and finish by connecting it to the top of the jaw. Add a letter U underneath. You can put little dots on her cheeks for where her whiskers go. And then you could add your female lion's body. I'm going to draw a curved line coming out of the bottom of her jaw to be the front of her body, and we'll have her sit just like the baby lion. Draw a letter J for the front paw, another letter J to be the other side of the front paw, and 3 letter C's. 1, 2, 3 for her front paw. Do the same for her back paw. Draw a straight line coming out of her chest. 1 letter C, 2 letter C, 3 letter C's, and that's her back paw right there. You could add some claws. Coming out from the side of her head, we're going to draw her back. So we're going to draw a curved line that curves down and curves back. You could make it look like her foot is tucked underneath her by drawing a curved line down towards the bottom of her leg, and then curved line back towards her bottom, just like that. And that looks like her foot is tucked underneath her body. Don't forget to add her tail. Draw a line coming out from the rear of your cat, a second copycat line just like that, and finish with a teardrop or a raindrop for a tail. And that's your female lion. So they're pretty similar, only the female lion is a lot bigger. You can use any of these 3 lions in your composition. When you're making a composition, you want to think about where and how you use the pictures you draw in your drawing. So, for example, I'm going to paste this lion here. And I can make my lion big, or maybe I'll draw him small. I could draw my lion really, really big in the front of my picture, or I can make my lion really, really small. Depending on how I size my lion, depending on how big I draw my lion, tells me a different story. If my lion is really big in the front of my picture, that tells me my lion is super close. He's really close to the viewer. If I make my lion really small, that tells me my lion is far away. So maybe he's walking away. Maybe he's at the zoo and he's pacing. I do not know. What you want to do is you want to draw a picture that tells a story about this lion. So tell me a story with your lion about what is happening in your picture. So if I have here a savanna, we have a tree. I'll put a tree in our savanna. So here's my savanna. These are the plains of Africa. We have the plains of Africa here. And I have one lion. If you need to go back and rewind and watch how to draw your cartoon lion, you might need to do so now. Otherwise, you should get started drawing your picture, telling me a story about what is happening with these lions. All right, good luck and have fun, friends.